Good morning from Charlotte, North Carolina. I figured I'd come out here and feel the humidity. Guys are in there playing basketball. When I did my last vlog, you have to understand, guys, is that my health's going downhill. And it is. And I spend most of my day taking a lot of naps. You know, when you get to be old and you just don't have what you used to have. You know, I used to have that vitality. Who was it? Some guy said, don't get off the computer. And, you know, you got to understand, if I get off my computer or I don't do anything on my computer, what do you think I'm going to be doing? Sleeping. You know, when I say I'm on the end of my life, I know I am. You know, there's no doubt that death's not that far away. I go on cam model sites to get the females. You know, like I said, guys, I lived off of stimulants all my life. You know, nicotine, caffeine, B12, Zip Fizz, Monster drinks. I mean, it was terrible. You know, I just would do that just to survive. And you know, it's kind of like I said, today I'm going to go back to my first vlog on all my channels because I want to see, you know, what's happened to me. This right here was shaving, you know. But you know, guys, like I said, have you ever thought about wishing that you had a different life? I do. I wish that I was like maybe my brother-in-law that lives in Tampa, Florida. It's bringing in a lot of money, living in a lavish retirement community, dating him an 82-year-old woman. My life and his life are so vastly different. Good Lord, they're different. You know. And, you know, people don't understand, you know, I can't exercise. Because I'm telling you, I walked out in the parking lot with my cane, just a little stroll, maybe a half block. I was so exhausted, tired, I had to come back in and lay down and sleep. You know, other people are out living their lives. As I said, offended outcast, and what was that guy's name, Romano? I think. You live in such a great area. Walking down these nice roads with trees and everything. I live in a concrete jungle of Charlotte, North Carolina. Nothing but concrete. I look at our American flag that people don't give a flying crap about anymore, which is a shame. You know, they should care about the flag, but they really don't. You know, people don't even understand what patriotism means. They don't. They just think it's a cool thing to do. All the propaganda about the United States. You know, guys, I've always said that I had an opportunity to move to Canada and wished I had. I wished I had. You see, when you're paying your taxes, you want something back from it. You know, the government should be, in the fact of Social Security, help senior citizens to get maybe free health care. We deserve it. But you know, guys, I'm doing my vlog. I just feel like crap. And I can't wake up. I cannot wake up at all. My whole thing, you hear them out here they all come out here in the morning time and they yell and they scream and smoke their cigarettes. So yeah, when I see my new doctor, Novant, I'm gonna ask her this. I don't want this crap about silver sneakers or I don't know, all this exercise stuff I can do, and I can go to a pool, and guys, I can't do jack crap except for sleeping and vlogging. My glasses, it's an old prescription because I can't get to a place to get a new one. See, when you do that, when you go to one of these places to get new glasses with new lenses, that's more accurate. You have to, they send it off to be done, then you have to come pick them back up, you know. My partials that I put in my mouth, I haven't done that because I'm too tired to. Seriously, guys, really all I want to do is sleep all day long. Just sleep, you know. And I can't wake up. And I just can't. And you know, people have asked me before, are you jealous? Yeah, I am jealous of people that have better lives than me. Now, granted, I could be living on the street. But in regard to exercising, I can't. No way I can exercise. And, you know, even doctors can't even figure out. This is something else I can't figure out. When you call about surgeries that you had, and they don't even know. The Atrium and Nova don't even know my surgeries. So I'm in this vlog to say that I'm an old man just waiting to die is basically what I'm doing. I have nothing else in my life. It's a shame. And you hear this, you may hear the sirens. This is why I hear all night long. All night long I hear this. And you know, guys, when you're on the end of your life, and every time you go on your computer, you see somebody else that died in their 70s, you know. You see, as I've said before, those people that don't think about it when you're on the end of your life, you got something to live for. You do. You have your children, grandchildren, family, relatives, and friends. I have nobody in my life at all. You know, my peer specialist, Duma, he's off doing his own thing. He's a busy guy. I don't know if I'll see him anytime or not. And you know, I see all these people around here, and I see ambulances come up here all the time of people dying. And really, truthfully, I hope I do die here, because I do not want to go into Mecklenburg County. Can you believe this? And this is the city right here. This is what I hear all the time. That's all I hear. And those people, though, I forgot what I was talking about on that, but people that go to properties that are farther out, like McAlpine, I wouldn't mind living out there, even though you still have a lot of sirens and stuff when you're living in the city. So that's basically it, guys. I'm not doing well physically at all, and hopefully a doctor can get me going again. And you may be going, wait a minute, I don't understand. Why don't you have any friends? Most of my friends, as I said, are dead. So when you get to be old, a lot of people die on you. So I'm going to end this vlog to say I hope my health improves. And, you know, men, as I've said, all you got to do with a female is just talk to her. That's it. You know, for me, I miss all the females I had in my life. And Noosa's here today. I'm guessing the pest control people, they're doing a heat treatment for bed bugs. So I'm going to try to shave today. I nicked myself there. I don't know. I'm just an old, washed up old man. You know. And I wish and hope my life would have been a lot differently. I mean, you know what it makes me feel like when I see these young kids on YouTube, young kids driving Ferraris and Lamborghinis, living in a house that, Lord have mercy, I would have just died to live in. But summertime's really nice here, it really is. So I'm gonna go on inside and chill out, maybe take me another nap. Peace.